Okay everyone, hey, how you doing? Auntie Aries here. So, I'm in the process of making a new video for my channel. I just need to finish up the art for it to play in the background. But I just wanted to come on and tell you this really quick story about something that happened to me recently. And, I just wanted to get this off my chest. So, basically what had happened was I was on my Snapchat and some dude had added me and we were talking casually. And then he shows me a picture of himself. I do the same thing. But I look and I see that his Bitmoji is brown. Like the skin tone is brown and he is white. Now, I have an issue with this because one, like it's completely fake and misleading, and I'm not in for the white people acting and pretending like they are a person of color, because you are not. You wish you were, but you weren't. You want to be a person of color, but you don't want the experience, so please don't act like you are one today. So, I promptly asked and I called him out on it. Homeboy unadded me, and I was like, okay, fine, well, this is the response I get for simply asking a question and calling you out on your BS, but okay, whatever. Like, it is literally a pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand when they do that. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, ugh. Anyways, I posted on my story just to ask a simple question and to just let it all out. And this is what I said. Am I the only one who can't stand when white people make their Bitmoji brown or black? Like, bruh, you are white as hell, so just stick with that and stop pretending to be something you're not. Eye roll emoji. That was just genuinely how I felt, and I just wanted to post it on my story because at the end of the day, it's my story, it's my Snapchat, I can post what I want. Whatever. Now, personally speaking, I do not see anything wrong with what I said. I don't see it. Like, I really don't. But all of a sudden, like maybe a few minutes after I posted it, some white Karen, white triggered white snowflake bitch wanted to come on, named Harriet, mind you, saying that she thought that what I said was racist. Now, I wish I could show you what she said, but you know how Snapchat is with the screenshotting, and I did not have time for that. Like, I was like, okay, first of all, this post was not directed at you, so why are you being so triggered by it, talking about how I'm racist? Miss Thing, you do not know me. You never got the chance to know me. You're just a random person who added me and you're accusing me of being racist. Listen, if I was racist, why the hell would I accept you on my Snapchat? Why would I even be talking to you? What the hell? Like, there's many things I've been accused of, but being accused of being a racist is just something that really just gets under my skin, because if I had a problem with people who are not the same race as me, then frankly, I would not be a very happy person, because I just accept people for who they are regardless of what their skin tone is, because nobody can help their skin tone at the end of the day. But the fact that she was acting so triggered and accusing me of being a racist because I wanted to call someone out on doing something that was frankly racist, in my opinion. Like, why are you pretending to be a brown person when you are white? Like, what is wrong with you just making a Bitmoji of your race? Like, that's the whole point I was saying. Like, no one else got offended by what I said, but this bitch named Harriet wanted to come at me and my neck, accusing me of shit like this. No, I was not having it. I responded back calmly, even though I was annoyed. But I'm like, I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna be mature about this. No, she was too in her ignorance that she wanted to still accuse me of being a racist. She wasn't seeing what I was saying, and she did the whole thing that all white people do when we call them out on their BS. Ow, but if a white person said that, oh, hell would break loose. Yes, because white people do not face racism. Prejudice, yes. Racism, no. No point in history that we have read or learnt about have white people been discriminated against for their skin. Not once. Point it out to me today. When has it ever happened? I'll wait. My point exactly. So for her to try and flip it and try and make me the bad guy for just calling someone out just frustrated me, because at the end of the day, as I said, this was not directed at her. Like, why should she go offended by it? Well, it was baffling to me. Like, was that her man or something that she was like getting annoyed at me for calling out? Like, what the fuck? Nah. Like, it just still racks my brain. Like, why she thought she could have a debate even though she was in the wrong, and she didn't even want to listen to what I had to say or hear me out, because she had already had this preconceived opinion about me and an impression about me just from this one post. one post I made on my damn Snapchat story. Like, come on, really, you're trying to accuse me of being something I am not? Like, Harriet, sit down and eat your unseasoned chicken. Please do not come for me like this. Like, my thing was, she was the only one out of all the people who have viewed my story who had an issue with it. No one else had an issue. So I'm like, did she get up at the wrong side of bed this morning and wanted to choose violence? Please, like, ugh, whatever. Like, I just made 2 posts about this one person who I called out for using a Bitmoji that was not the same skin tone as him. She took those 2 posts and was acting like I put death to all white people on my story because apparently I am racist and I hate white people. What the hell? Why would you accuse someone of that? I swear, she's just a typical white Karen. Like, honestly, I would not be surprised if she was racist herself, but, you know, I was a racist one, but, you know, just a thought. Talking about how I'm being a bully and I'm being mean online and that's all I ever do. Ma'am, this is the first time you've probably even viewed my story. Like, why do you think I'm some cyberbully? It's like, first of all, this man was a grown-ass man. Like, what the hell? Why acting like I was bullying him? I just asked him a question, I just called him out, and he wanted to be childish by not answering my question. So, please tell me how I'm a bully. Like, what the hell? Like, her logic makes no damn sense. Like, what the hell? And she wanted to be really condescending by calling me little girl and child. First of all, I'm a grown adult, okay? I'm 22, right? So, how am I a kid? Like, first of all, even if I was a child, why would you spend your time out of your day, probably because you're really bored and the unseasoned chicken is probably making you feel some type of way, that you would argue with a child? I didn't know how old she was, and I do not care at this point because she got me, like, just so annoyed. But I wasn't that annoyed because I was trying to keep my composure because there was no point me getting mad about this. But, like, still, what the hell? Like, I cannot stand when people try and downplay what I have to say and try to make me feel stupid, because I knew I was in the right. I knew what I was saying. Like, I was calling her out for just being offended and getting triggered over these 2 posts about somebody who wasn't her. Like, what the hell? It's like, now I wish I had screenshotted the whole conversation we had, because she wanted to constantly screenshot everything I said and post it on her story. So tell me this, it's okay for her to do it, but when I do it, I'm in the wrong and I'm a racist and I'm a bully. Okay, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But whatever. Her logic, she was the one in the right, apparently, in her delusional mind. But whatever. Like, I think we went back and forth for almost 15 to 20 minutes. And I was just like, why am I even wasting my time or energy? Like, I just wanted the argument to be done. And she just kept talking and talking and talking. Like, I was not getting through to her. I was like talking to a flipping brick wall, literally. Like, I would get more conversation out by talking to a plant, basically. Because I'm just like, why do people feel the need to argue with me about racism? First of all, I'm black. Second of all, I know what true racism is. And racism is not, you know, calling someone white out on the Snapchat for using a Bitmoji that is not their skin tone. Because if anyone knows what racism is, it's a person of colour. And she was not. Like, she got offended because I said white as paper and white as hell. How is that racist? I don't get it. Like, it's not like I said anything racist against a white person or use a derogatory term. How? Like, I'm just getting frustrated talking about this again, because I just really don't understand, like, why white people always feel the need to get offended every time us, as people of colour, call a white person out on their BS. Like, what the hell? Like, as I said, no one else or on my Snapchat found what I said to be a problem. They just looked at it and moved about their day. Like, I had some people who were white, mind you, agreeing with what I said. But, you know, she didn't care. So, while this was going on, I decided to make another snap on my story. And this is what I put. Can someone explain to me what the issue was with me calling out someone for using a Bitmoji that is not the same skin tone as them? It's just an issue I have, because when people do that, it's just fake and very misleading. I had some triggered broad messaging me, acting offended on the guy's behalf, and had the nerve to accuse me of being a racist and wanted to dictate to me, a black woman who has faced racism in my life multiple times. But yet what I said was the issue, right? I do not like people accusing me of shit when they don't take the time to get to know nor understand me as a person, because they like to make mindless assumptions all over one damn snap. Oh my fucking god, people these days, man. Also, don't try and scrutinize me for calling out someone on my story, but yet do the exact same thing. Smells like hypocrisy to me. And then this white bread ass broad, wanted to reply to what I posted, and once again, took issue with it. I was not surprised. And I literally called her out. I said, you posted my account and what I said on your story, but yet you are scrutinizing me for doing the thing you have an issue with. Like, what? Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense. Like, why is she so mad about what I had to say on my story? Like, at the end of the day, it's my story, it's my Snapchat account. I can post whatever the hell I want on there. So why are you taking an issue with it? Why are you taking an issue with it? If you have an issue with what I have to post, just delete me. Just unfriend me. Why are you still trying to argue with me? At that point, we went back for another like 5 to 10 minutes, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I am not getting through to you. I'm just going to leave and go about my day. And I'm like, you know what, just screenshot everything, do what you want. I do not give a shit. Alright? You have shown me the person you are, alright? Because you like to accuse me of being a racist, even though I'm not. But whatever. You have this assumption about me, and I have an impression about you, and what I've seen, I do not like. So, go about your day, have a good day. And I removed her. Like, just like that. And I just went about my day. Fine. But like, the main issue I found about the whole thing was like the one she was trying to pull the racism card on me, a person of color, a black person specifically, trying to talk to me about what is innocent racist, when I know what real racism is. Because unfortunately, I have faced it in my life. Like, I'm only 22, like, I am still young, but like, still, we get racist remarks from the moment we are born. Like, we are born into this world knowing that we're going to be mistreated and discriminated against, just over something that we cannot control, which is our skin tone. Like, did I ask to be black? No, I didn't. Am I glad I'm black? Yes, I am. But still, nobody can ask or choose what their skin tone is. It's just how we're born, and we live that way until we die. Like, it's not like we come out the womb and we have options about which race we want to be. No, because that's just a stupid thought. Like, come on, get a grip. Get a grip. Do you not understand the logic of what some white people and white supremacists, like, they think and believe in their delusional fucked up minds that their skin tone makes them superior? It doesn't. It doesn't. Okay? I will never understand why they think that. Just no. But let me get back on topic, because I'm going off just over this one stupid bitch who wanted to come at me. Oh, please, like, I have better things to do with my time. But still, like, the reason I just wanted to talk about this and just share this is because she did the one thing that really aggravates me when white people do, is 1, accuse me of being a racist towards a white person, 2, try and dictate to me what is and isn't racist, and 3, try and act and make out like I'm stupid, because I am not stupid. I had every damn right to call out this one person for doing something that I think is wrong. But me calling them out was the issue. Like, I will never understand. I guess people just want to live their lives being ignorant and wanting to cause arguments and debate with random people. Child, I'm so over talking about this. Like, I'm literally so tired of it. Like, I'm just going to let this go and move on with my life, because I have better things to focus on, you know, than some triggered Karen on Snapchat. But anyways, I just wanted to share this in the meantime while I work on my new video, which I think some people will enjoy. And I hope you did find some enjoyment about me ranting about this one thing that happened to me on the damn Snapchat. Like, this was literally a rant and a ramble. I did not script this. I did not have time. I did not want to give that much effort or energy. Like, for real. Like, I just didn't, because it's not really that worth it. But thank you for listening. As always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm tired of talking about this. See ya. Bye.